The National Trust says that even though there is an energy crisis, net zero targets are more relevant than ever. The Trust has invested millions of pounds in its own green energy supply and towards modernising historical heating systems. It's calling for climate-friendly pledges not to be lost. Caterina Vitozzi has this report.
Imagine heating a house like this. Speke Hall in Liverpool is nearly 500 years old. Inside, its Victorian heating system was expensive and difficult to control, so the National Trust, which runs the estate, took a leap, installing a ground source heat pump in a centuries-old property.
This is in the cellar of the dairy courtyard, and this is what we call the plant room, and this is where all the heart of the ground source heat pump works. This is where all the heat drawn from the field is brought into. Originally, the house was heated by a liquid petroleum gas boiler. Well, that's all gone, so we're fossil fuel free, and this is far more efficient in terms of our carbon footprint, as well as our reduction in fossil fuels.
The National Trust's net zero target is 2030. The government's is 20 years later. Both say heat pumps have a role in decarbonisation. Speke Hall shows they are not just for new builds.
We have a duty of care to look after this special place forever. So with our ability to control the levels of heat and humidity in a way we've never done before, is just one less pressure on looking after this special place.
But in a cost of living crisis, net zero feels for some not now. That's why reducing consumption is an important first step, as applicable in a mansion house as somewhere smaller.
The key thing, it doesn't really matter what size the property is or what the activity, the key thing is to try and reduce the amount of energy that you're using in the first place. At home, in my house, I'd be doing exactly the same thing, checking I've got that loft insulation, have I got double glazing, can I even just draw the curtains to, in the evening, make sure we're trying to keep as much heat inside as possible, and then where are you getting your heat from, and can you get that from a more sustainable way.
Tradition meets technology. For a net zero future, both must work together. Caterina Vitozzi, Sky News in Liverpool.